All right, we are celebrating the 90s all hour, and our next guest is spending a lot of time in the 90s these days with his new show called Schooled on ABC. He plays Principal Glascott. Take a look.
You can't fix this.
Why not? When I went here, we did Andrew Lloyd Webber. That play was huge for me. What happened?
Miss Cinnamon paid for it out of pocket.
The smoke machines? The catering? That helicopter we had in Miss Saigon?
Yep. So your only choice is to do something old-timey and free or a musical without the singing.
You literally need music for a musical.
Have you seen the Smash stage show Stomp? They use mops and buckets and garbage can lids as drums. They slap their faces. It's magical.
Please welcome back Tim Meadows.
Hi, guys. Hi.
First off, what do you think of the 90s flashback?
I love it. I was telling you before, like, it's not even a joke how good you look.
What are your fondest memories from the 90s? What do you remember most?
Well, I got hired at SNL in 90.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1990?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So that's probably the thing I remember the most. Yeah, that's me as Johnny Cochran.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Some great sketch. Do you have a favorite sketch? I know everybody knows you as the ladies' man, Leon Phelps. Is that your favorite character from SNL?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I also liked doing Lionel Osborne, who had a show called Perspectives. It came on early in the morning, like at 4 a.m. And it was they were fulfilling broadcasting laws by having a minority-hosted show.
Okay.
So they put it on at 4:40 in the morning.
Right, when nobody can see it.
Nobody could see it. Nobody cared.
Right.
But his thing was that he continued to remind the viewers what time it was. So he would go, yeah, I'm Lionel Osborne. It's 4:45 in the a.m. And we're talking to Mr. Johnson from the Youth Sports League. It's 4:41 in the a.m. and we're still talking with Mr. Johnson.
Right.
So he would. That's all. He was a horrible interviewer.
Right.
You came up through Second City. You're a Chicagoan, live right here in our city. You were the longest-running cast member on SNL until Keenan, I think, broke your record.
Yeah, I think maybe Daryl Hammond before that.
Daryl, yeah.
Yeah, but Keenan did like 17 or somewhere around. He's almost double what I did.
Yeah. How is it doing this show now, Schooled? You're playing a principal, which is a spin-off off the Goldbergs, right?
Yes.
It's got to be much different than doing live sketch comedy each week.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's like learning how to do the same, I'm basically doing the same person every week. So, you know, it's like you sort of develop and you learn more things about this guy as you do it, which is fun.
Right, give us the premise of the show.
It's basically my character is promoted to principal of the school. He's a guidance counselor on the Goldbergs. And Lainey, A.J. Machalka, her character was a student on Goldbergs, and she comes back to teach at our school.
When you're a reoccurring character on any show, and then the idea comes about that we're going to launch this show, and it's going to feature you, I mean, how exciting is that?
It is. First thought I have is ka-ching, which is...
Because you are a dad of two boys, right? You have two boys, right?
Yeah, two boys, yeah.
How old are the boys now?
18 and 16. So
yeah, they're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So we need a ka-ching.
Yeah, college is on the horizon, so I'm like thinking, I got to work as much as possible.
Right. So ka-ching's first, and then what's the second thought?
The second thought is how lucky I am, and these are the writers on the show. They're really good, so I have a lot of confidence in what they do. So it was easy to say yes to it.
Well, one of Tim's most famous SNL characters was the ladies' man, as you mentioned, Leon Phelps, who had some oh-so-sexy Valentine's advice, still relevant for all you guys today. Take a look.
A bottle of champagne is always really good. And if you don't have $10 to buy a fancy bottle of champagne, you can always make your own fine champagne with just a box of white wine and some soda water.
No, I'm not so sure she would like that.
Oh, really? Well, then nothing is as sweet as making your own Valentine's Day card.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, see, you know, you can just use whatever you have around the house. Like, I'll use some construction paper and some paste and an old Hustler-type magazine. And, like here, you can see I have cut out this picture from Happy, and I have glued it to the top of a pizza box. And needless to say that nothing says romance more than two naked ladies humping.
You even laugh at when you look back at these, like, you were probably, how did you contain your laughter when you're actually doing it? Because I would be laughing as I'm delivering it. You got to stay in character.
Yeah, sometimes I would sort of take a break and sort of chuckle to myself, but No, I just tried to focus on what I was doing. I laughed more when we were writing it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we would get so disgusting, and there was things that we couldn't do on air. And those are the things we'd be laughing about.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah. How much is scripted and how much is it ad-libbed?
It's all scripted.
It's all scripted?
Yeah.
Wow. And the show that you're doing now, naturally all scripted as well, right?
Yeah.
But you could probably try things, right?
No, we do. Yeah, occasionally we will do improv things, and they'll put it in the show. I did this one thing where I said I was supposed to be, it says in the script, Glasgow is writing at his desk. And when they said action, I said, "Dear Burt Reynolds." And then the person walks in, and they kept it in the show.
Right.
And I thought it was funny to me because it has nothing to do with anything on the show. But just the idea that maybe Glasgow was writing a fan letter to Burt Reynolds in the 90s is kind of funny.
Right.
Right.
Well, you can catch him, Tim, in school tomorrow night and every Wednesday right here on ABC 7 at 7:30 p.m. Thanks, Tim, for stopping by.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.